So tell me a bit about your workplace and what your role is.
Yeah, so TORGAS, we're a group training organisation, so we legally employ all of our apprentices and trainees and host them out to different businesses. And my role here is a recruitment officer, so I work with the businesses to find them different apprentices and trainees for the roles that they have.
Yeah. And what kind of apprenticeships are available?
So we do offer a range of apprenticeships, so from carpentry, landscaping, plastering, electrical, all the way to different traineeship options as well with business administration and hospitality as well.
So, yeah. And how does someone go about getting an apprenticeship?
Yeah, so with our process, we advertise all of our positions on our website, but we also do recommend that candidates do just register online, and then from there we would interview them, put them through aptitude testing, and then shortlist for a business. So,
yeah. And what's the application process like?
Yeah, so with that we work with the requirements of the host businesses, so we go off what they're looking for, we'll advertise for a position, bring them in to do that interview process, and then we'll do aptitude testing, reference checks and shortlist from there.
Yeah. And what's the difference between an online application and applying in person?
Yeah. So there isn't much difference with that. We recommend either way. We'll definitely just give you a call if you are doing it online and have a chat to you that way, but if you come into the office we'll have a chat to you in person as well. So.
Yeah. And how important is QCE attainment? So do you think employees value those that have completed their QCE over those that haven't?
So over the last few years we definitely think employers are looking for candidates that have finished grade 12. It's not too essential, but just because apprenticeships they are getting a lot more theory based, so we are finding that candidates are wanting to or needing to be a little bit better at those areas, so maths, English and all of those components.
Yeah, of course. Righty. And what makes people stand out when looking at their application?
So definitely just having a clear resume, so everything on there, making sure that you put all of your experience on there, and just making sure that you're passionate about the position you're applying for as well. So yeah.
And what do you think the main thing employers look for in a potential candidate?
So making sure that you have that interest in the position and doing your research on that role. So knowing exactly what you're applying for really, and just making sure that you've got that little bit of experience as well behind you if you can.
Yeah. And what do you think the most common mistake people make when applying for an apprenticeship?
So what we find is a lot of candidates don't actually know what they're applying for, so they'll just be applying for different jobs just to find a position, but because it is a 4-year commitment usually with an apprenticeship, we do just want to make sure that they are interested in that, and we'll make that commitment as well, so just making sure that you do your research with that.
Yeah. And what soft skills are valued?
So we definitely recommend making sure that you're a team player, and making sure that you're adaptable as well, because an apprenticeship is so thinking on your feet. So we just make sure that candidates are ready to, every day is different on the job. So
yeah, of course. Righty. And any last tips or advice for those wanting to start an apprenticeship?
Just do your research really, and just make sure that you do know what you're applying for and that you have that little bit of work experience if you can. So we do offer it as well at TORGAS, but just making sure that you have that little bit of experience and know exactly where you